there are always jobs to do in a boat. Sometimes the hardest thing is to get myself moving, because it's so warm and nice and cozy inside, and there's so many YouTube videos I can watch. In the weekend we ran out of water. I have a 400-liter water tank, but again with 3 teenagers on board, yeah, it lasts a long time, but of course not infinitively. And due to the winter conditions, then the normal coil on the harbor is not there due to frost risk. So I'm now on my way up to the harbor master, who is a great guy, and he's always, you know, very prepared to help out. So I'm just on my way up to pick up the water hose so I can fill up my 400-liter water tanks. Just like any other lifestyle, you have the nice pictures of the beautiful, beautiful design, and then you have all the little bits and pieces that has to be taken care of to make your life function. And of course in the winter time it's a little bit more complicated to get water. So now I'm just working to get the hose long enough that I can put it onto my boat, and then I can clean the boat at the same time, which is a good thing. So I'll go and do that now. And this is truly where you don't want to lose the tool of the harbor master down into this hole, or your camera for that matter. Now it should be running. So I'll go and check it out. The sun is shining today. It's quite a lot of wind. And I think I have too many little jobs to do to go sailing, but then I'll pull myself together and get it done tomorrow. And mission completed, at least so far, that the water is running. So I always take the chance of cleaning my boat. Oh, it's going to take a long time. There's not a lot of pressure on this, but never mind. Now that the spring is approaching, or I feel that because there's more light every day, then I suddenly also see all the little bits and pieces that needs to be cleaned and organized and da-da-da. Yesterday I wanted to go fishing, but as always I just can't find my hooks. I know that I have a big bag of hooks and lines and everything. I know where the fishing rods are, and I also did think that I knew where my fishing equipment was, but no. And today I was looking other places to find it, but I can't. And that's what's sometimes really stressful. Sort of you think you have everything organized because you're living on a very limited space, and then when I can't find items I get really stressed. It's so annoying because I waste so much time looking for it. And somehow I always lose the fishing equipment. It's somewhere, but I don't have a clue where it is. So I was just considering going sailing, but nah. Oh yeah, the sun is there and the wind, but I have a lot of jobs to do. So time to fill the tanks with 400 liters of fresh water. It's going to take, there's not a lot of pressure on today, so it's going to take a long time. Then I'll just go down and find the oil for the winches. It's too cold for me to do it today because I'll just freeze my hands. I have this big cupboard. I will make sort of an indoor tour soon. But this cupboard, it's very practical, lots and lots of storage space. And now it's open because when I'm running the heating, the gas heating, then the Basto hoses are in there. So there's a lot of heat coming out there, but it looks quite messy actually. And now I just have to remind myself, where did I put the oil for the winches? I put them in here in my workshop room. And where did I put it? here it is. And eventually I also need to organize it a little bit better. I keep doing that, but it's lovely that it's there, but I do need to organize it better. I will. Can you hear it? The water coming in. And I will just put the winch oil with the winch fat and the stuff for cleaning, so that when I feel like doing it, it's already there now. And every time I bring all our trash to the container, I always look into the container, because over the years I found really good things. A bucket for my emergency flares, and today I found a red fuel tank that I've been looking for, sort of very solid plastic tank to make a water bucket out of, because the ones that I buy in the stores, once you throw them after the boat and there's some movement in the boat, then they always fall apart. So I saw on free range sailing that I used old fuel containers to make their bucket. So I've been looking for one, and today I got lucky, I found one. So I'll do that while my water is filling up, and then I'll just start preparing that. Ja, ved du hvad, det kan jeg faktisk godt. I hvert fald når jeg har varme på, så kan jeg. Så now it's also time to change my gas, and I have this great locker under the big hatch here near the stern. I have this closed locker, and with 2 bottles of gas. And here where I'm heating the boat with the gas heater, it takes 1 bottle a week, and that is about, what is it? Less than $40 a week for keeping the boat warm, and also for using gas for cooking. When I bought the boat, it had this regulator, a Dutch regulator, and then I thought, oh my god, now I need to exchange the gas system, but there's an adapter so that it can just be adapted to the Danish system, which is really, really good. So, job completed. I always take this empty one, store it in my car, so that I can replace it, so that I never run out of gas. So, yeah, all good. My electrical juicer that of course I never use, but I don't want to get rid of it, so it belongs down there. You never know. Actually, that's a good idea. I now have kind of a lot of fruit that needs to be utilized for something, so I could actually do something. Drink. And then these massive there. All good. And how is it going over here with the water? It sounds as if, oh yeah, it's still running, but it's running slowly, which gives me time to start my project with making the bucket out of this one. Yeah. And this is really solid, so that's good. That is good. It's very solid, so I might have to get a electrical saw out to get through it, but that's going to be good, because it's going to be able to actually be strong enough that it doesn't break. solid. It's exactly what I was looking for. But it might be so solid that my emergency knife is not able to cut it. But I do have a electrical saw that I can use instead. No, this is not gonna. It's too solid. Then I have the winch challenge where I am supposed to be able to take this off more or less by hand power, which I absolutely can't do. It's probably, I don't know if it ever has been serviced. So out today I will see if I can do it with a hammer, a screwdriver and a cloth, so I don't make too many scratches. Time will tell. I love this boat, you know. One blow with a hammer and it is off. Wow, I love this boat. This is, you know, yeah, I love this boat. So many things have been working on this boat so far. Only the rubber membranes have not been exchanged, so that's where the biggest mistakes are. Then I'll do it over here and see if it works there. Same procedure, no problem. Can you hear the blobs? That's a sign that the water tank is about full. That's a little sort of overrun, so that once it's topped up, it'll pour out of there. The sun was shining today, so I really wanted to go sailing, but I knew that the weather forecast was just not good and safe to go sailing in. Because in the harbor you can sort of hear the wind, but it's a very protected harbor. That's of course why it's also where people are, insurance-wise, allowed to stay in the winter on their boats with the boats in the water. But as you can see, it's all red. So if I went out, that would be up to, let's see, down here, about 35 to 40 gusts of wind. So yeah, even though the sun was shining, I remained in the harbor. Just checking the wind. Yeah. It's coming from northwest, so we are very protected in here. But we would be if we were out there sailing in 30 to 40 knots of wind. So I think I'll just go down and prepare the dinner instead. I am using gas heating on my boat, and with any kind of heat you get a lot of condensation. So of course there's a lot of moist inside a boat in the winter times, but we are very comfortable and warm, and it's also sort of expense wise, it's okay, it's manageable. Eventually, when I'm ready to go north sort of for a very long time, I will have installed a sort of wood burning stove or diesel burning stove. But for now, we do with the gas heating, and once in a while also electrical fan, just to give that extra touch of warmth. Another rainy day that does not invite to go either sailing or do jobs outside. So I'll figure out how to utilize this day with boat life. And of course, with the dogs, I'll have to get out into the rain now. Here in our local harbor, we have these two really magnificent sailing boats, and they're just lying here year after year, unused. I haven't seen the owners, and these are really sort of quality sailboats, and it just hurts me so much, sort of the waste of resources, because if they just put them up for sale, if they don't want to use them anymore, then somebody else would be happy to get these boats. And yeah, it just really breaks my heart seeing more or less abandoned boats like this, and yeah, nobody's doing anything about it.